Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to give you guys my thoughts and reaction to the news that Julius Randle has been named the April Eastern Conference Player of the Month. This news literally just broke 5 minutes ago, and I was like, okay, I need to make a video on this because I just need to talk about Julius Randle for a long time because this man is on another level. He's getting the appreciation he deserves. He actually talked to the media today asking if he thinks he deserves to be in that MVP conversation. He said himself, I do. I love the confidence. He's playing like an MVP, and I love that the NBA is recognizing him. So in this video, I want to give it a little Julius Randle appreciation. And yeah, before I hop into the video, if you guys are new to Knicks Media, please do not forget to smash that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed the video, also don't forget to thumbs it up. And if you guys want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, you guys know where to find me at NYKnicks_media. With that being said, let's jump right in. So Julius Randle, here are his numbers in the month of April. Absolutely domination. 27.1 points per game, 9.0 rebounds per game, 6.3 assists, shot 44% from the field and 42.7% from downtown, and the Knicks record in the month of April was 11-4. So Julius Randle is playing his best basketball of his career. Obviously, he's on another level mentally. His work ethic, his mentality, his physicality, his ability to be a team player, and his impact on winning is the most important part of Julius Randle's game, right? You can put up all the numbers in the world. You can be a player that just pads a stat sheet, but your team loses, and that's not the case with Julius Randle. He's a player that is elevating his teammates around him. Guys like Reggie Bullock is getting open threes all the time because Julius Randle's finding him. He's also playing very good defense. He's crashing the boards. There's not one aspect of Julius Randle's game that I can really, harp on besides his turnovers. I think that's the only thing that we can say Julius needs to clean up. And hey, if he can average around 7 assists for the season, I'm okay with those turnovers because he's becoming the point forward for the Knicks. He leads the team in assists. He leads the team in almost every single category, I believe, besides block shots and steals. But hey, Julius Randle's playing like an absolute MVP. He should be in the top 5, even top 4 conversation at this point. If he finished the year the way that he's playing in the month of April, he's solidifying himself to be an all-NBA player. He's a lock to win most improved player by any means, and he should get MVP votes. And hey, if he blows up, say the Knicks just don't lose for the rest of the season and Julius just goes insane, what if he wins MVP? You never know what can happen. I'm not going to say that's a lock, but Julius Randle is playing out of his mind, whether it's his evolution of his three-point shooting, the ability to be the leader, because you guys read that Player Tribune article written by Julius Randle, and he's talked about how he came to the Knicks and he felt like he had a duty and he wanted to be the go-to guy. He wanted to go somewhere in a big market and he wanted to be the number one option, and it did not work out in his first season, as we all know. And that was a huge learning experience for Julius Randle. If that didn't happen, who knows what would have happened today. Some players and even people in life needs to go through a time of struggle, a time of adversity, because that's the time where you can awake in yourself and realize what you need to improve on. Okay, I made a mistake here. What do I need to do to improve? And that's exactly what Julius did. He went to the New York Knicks. He got a decent contract, and he said, I need to live up to the money because the Knicks front office have put in a lot of trust in me. And he just tirelessly went to work in the offseason and just worked on his game beyond the arc. His shape is incredible. He has only missed 1 game throughout the entire season, so he's extremely durable, and he's playing a lot of minutes. So I think the biggest evolution to Julius Randle's game is a couple of things. Obviously, the biggest one is his three-point shooting. He's made more threes this year than he's ever made in his first 6 seasons. I mean, picture that, guys. That is an insane stat. He's shooting the ball just lights out from beyond the arc, and it's not even like catch and shoot wide open threes. He's creating shots. He's step back, contested threes in the corner, clutch shots at the buzzer. The ability to just create his own shot at this level is ridiculous. Nobody ever expected Julius to take his game to the perimeter like this. We knew throughout his entire career he's been known to be a bully down low. In the low post, he bullies you. He just takes it down low, finishes through contact, bully ball. That's what he's been known for. Julius Randle's always been a solid basketball player on the Lakers and the Pelicans. And even on the Knicks last year, he did play well. He averaged 19 points per game. It's not like he didn't put up numbers last year. I think last year the problem was his three-point shooting and his playmaking and turnovers. But this year, he's evolved and he's shooting the ball more than even going to the paint. And that's because he's slimmed down. He's so fast. He's a mismatch nightmare. Whenever whenever we go up against a bad defensive team and he goes iso ball, he sizes people up, he crosses them over, takes it to the cup, finishes at the rim, or he sees a spot, he goes to his spot on the baseline, pull up J with ease, butter, and then he takes it to the perimeter. He creates his own shot there. He can bully you down low and do that nice little post fadeaway in the paint, or he can dish it out to Reggie in the corner, RJ in the corner, anybody that's open for three, he finds them. And it's just crazy, the evolution of Julius Randle. I'm so happy he got this recognition of Eastern Conference Player of the Month, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, if Randle does not win this award, I don't know what will happen. And hopefully, I don't know when they'll announce it, but Tom Thibodeau deserves to win Coach of the Month, and especially Coach of the Year as well, because the month of April, we went on a 9-game winning streak, and Thibodeau deserves to win Coach of the Month. I don't know if that was announced already as I'm recording this video, but if he does get that nod, I will be making a video. Don't you guys worry. But hey, man, Julius Randle is playing out of his mind. He is well deserving of that max contract. He's only 26 years old, which is the craziest part. I feel like everybody looks at Julius Randle and assumes he's like, an established veteran when he's not. He's a young guy, only 26 years old. And the crazy part about it is he's not at his peak. He's going to get better because why? His work ethic. He's eager. He has that inner competition with himself. When he goes and drops 40 points, he wants to do something even better. And he has that, mentality that Kobe Bryant really taught him about that work ethic. He meditates daily. He's somebody that takes his craft seriously, and that's someone that is awesome for the Knicks, and his personality fits the New York Knicks mold so well. He's gritty. He has that, mindset of I'm going to dominate you, and he talks crap on the court. He gets into chippy verbal arguments. Whoever they're versing, he screams in their face, "You can't guard me." Like, I love that killer mindset. Everything about Julius Randle's game is just so fun to watch, and Knicks fans, we are so lucky that Scott Perry went out there and signed him, because you got to give him credit. I know I've been giving Leon Rose in the front office a lot of credit, but Scott Perry deserves it as well. He's the one that went out there and signed Julius Randle when we missed out on Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. And, at the time, it was our plan B option, and year one obviously did not pan out. But hey, Julius Randle in year two on the Knicks is playing like one of the best power forwards in the entire NBA. He is in the MVP conversation. He's going to win an All-NBA award, at least I hope, and he's a lock for the most improved player. So Julius Randle, I'm so happy he got this recognition. He deserves it. He has such a great personality, a perfect mold for the face of the New York Knicks. He's the king of the city. I don't even care, guys. Julius Randle is somebody that you look at and you're like, I want to fight for him. I will never forget the moment where I really looked at Julius as, wow, this is our guy. And that was when we lost against the Brooklyn Nets, and it was that crazy, play where he went up for the three and he got called for a travel, and it was a bad call, and Randle was really upset, and we lost that game. And when Randle got really furious at the refs and the way he just got so pissed off, it just showed me how much he cares about winning. It showed me that it means so much to him. In that moment, I was looking at Julius, and yeah, he was a little, hot-headed, and, his teammates had to hold him back, and, all of that frustration came out of him, and that just told me how much Julius Randle cares about winning for the New York Knicks. And that was the moment where I looked at him, I'm like, yo, this guy is something else. Like, he has that ability to have the passion, the work ethic. He is everything you want. He's a leader by example. He's somebody that's going to be mentoring Obi Toppin and RJ, and all the young players are looking up to Julius because he's a guy, his leadership role is a lead by example. He's not going to be the vocal guy where he's, screaming at everybody. He's somebody where it's like, all right, my work does the talking. You work in silence, and then your work does the talking. That's kind of Julius Randle's mantra. He's giving all these guys the, Kobe Bryant stuff that he taught him. And I really feel like Kobe Bryant is living within Julius Randle, because you can tell his play on the court is similar to his style, his work ethic, going to the gym almost every other day, staying late, going in early. Everything about Julius Randle is so awesome. So I definitely want to make this video dedicated to Julius, because the Knicks are in the 4th seed right now. We're on a 3-game winning streak. We've won 12 of our last 13 games. It is ridiculous. And then we got 4 more tough games on the West Coast, and then we go back home for 3, and then it's playoff time. So guys, I appreciate you guys staying until the end of this video. Comment down below a Statue of Liberty emoji if you guys did, and also comment how much you guys appreciate Julius Randle, because he deserves every single ounce of appreciation from the New York Knicks fans and every single NBA fan that counted him out. I love it. Julius Randle, thank you for being you, because your energy is everything this Knicks team needed. And I'll be the first to admit, I was one of the Knicks fans last year that did not think Julius was meant for the bright lights, was not meant for the Knicks, because he got into, too much of that turnover prone stuff last year, and I never really thought he can turn his game, and I don't think anybody did. I don't think anybody in the entire league, fan-wise, thought that Julius can go from what he was last year to this year, especially shooting the ball. That's the biggest reason. So guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and let's go Knicks. I can't wait to continue to make content for the rest of the season, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.